Alrighty, what is up everybody? My name is Minivolved, and I built the Trollskull Manor from Waterdeep Dragon Heist in Minecraft. So, for those who don't know, Waterdeep Dragon Heist is an adventure module from D&D 5th edition, so if you don't want spoilers for that, this is your warning to maybe not watch this video, though I will make an effort to keep this light on spoilers. I originally built this for my friends, as a bunch of us are playing through Waterdeep Dragon Heist right now, and I built it as though our characters were furnishing this ourselves. So our DM has elected to make this specific version of the manor canon to our campaign. That's not really important for the video, but I thought it was really cool, so I think without further ado, we'll get into the tour. So we're going to start in with the tap room right here. Again, this is decorated according to what we've decided to do in-game, so there is that. If you guys get this world for yourself, I don't know if I'll put it up anywhere, but let me know if you want it. You can do what you want with this room yourself. Take down the banners, take down the skull, do whatever you want, make it all different. Or keep it as it is if you like what you see. So we've got just a bunch of tables and stuff over here. And the fireplace as well. I added food and cups to the tables just to make it look a little bit more populated and stuff. It's not, like, super fancy, but I wasn't going for super fancy, so that's alright. The counter ended up really, really big, because the scale I used for this just sort of didn't allow for a thinner counter. I suppose I could have actually done that. I could have moved it in a block or something. But I didn't feel like it. I didn't think it worked as well. So, this is what we're doing. I could still tweak things, but that's not important for this video. The scale I used for this was 5 feet equals 4 Minecraft blocks. So, the scale isn't entirely right. I probably should have done 1 block equals 1 foot, even though that's 1 block is a meter or whatever. It's not important. Welcome to the cellar. As you can see, there's a lot of wine barrels down here and just storage and stuff. It's nothing fancy, but I love the way the wood contrasts with the darker blocks. So, there is that. Back up in the tap room, we can head over to the pantry, and we can see that it is, once again, nothing super fancy, but it's got storage, it's got drinks, it's got storage, and a lot of storage. But we can move into the kitchen. I think it's honestly strange that you have to get into the kitchen through the pantry, but I didn't make the house. I used the official D&D map for this. So this is not... this is about as accurate as I could get to that map. But here we go, into the room that I'm the least sure about. Here's the kitchen. We got a fireplace, we got storage, and we've got this. I don't think it looks fantastic. It functions, but I'm not really sure what to do with it. I would appreciate suggestions if anyone has any, but I think it's fine. It functions. Alrighty, back around to where we came in. We're going to head outside, and head over to the northwest side of the house. This is the west side, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier. I apologize. So we're gonna head up here and go to the west side and head to the back. So as you can see, there's a nice big old balcony sticking out the tower here, going all the way back. There is a stairway over here that leads to the main living space, but we are going to focus on this garden. Officially, this garden does not exist, though our DM decided to add it, as it made our rogue very, very happy. She specifically asked me to make this garden as chaotic as possible, so that is why it's in the state that it is. I don't know if it's good. I'm not good at landscaping, but hey, we have a gazebo, so that makes everything better. Coming back to the staircase leading up to living space, we enter the common room. Originally, this is just one big old space, but I divided it up a tiny bit because I just felt like it was a little bit cozier. So you have your little entry seating area if you want to just kind of veg out or something. And then you have the common room proper, which I guess is where the business is done or something. It's the fancy room that no one ever touches. And it's, yeah, I don't know, it just got bookshelves and stuff. It's not crazy fancy, but honestly, I'd sit in there. Hanging a right from the common room, we enter the den. This is probably where we'd spend the most of our time in this manor. Who knows? I don't really know. I don't know how this is going to go down, but we have books, we have seating, we have a balcony that I got stuck on the door for that just has more seating. We also have a big circular part to this room that I just added more seating to. I wasn't sure what to do with this space. Heading off the common room, we have this balcony that has just a whole bunch of plants growing on it because our paladin really likes plants. And since this balcony is pretty much right next to his bedroom, I was asked to put plants here. Going up to our paladin's bedroom, he goes by Hiraith. He is a reborn Oath of Redemption paladin, I believe. And so he is undead. He does not require a bed, so his bedroom is filled with plants and books. There's a lot of books. And he's got his own little desk and just an L couch because, I mean, if you're dead, you don't really need to sleep. So might as well veg out on fancy furniture. Heading back through the common room, we enter this little hallway, and this brings us to Lazzie's room. Lazzie, or Alazia, is our Tabaxi rogue. She's got roots as a sailor. She spent a lot of her life on the sea, and her room was meant to embody a jungle crossed with a sailing ship. I don't think I nailed it, but it has a canopy bed, a place to hide stuff, and honestly, I think it looks pretty good for what it is. Lazzie also has access to her own private balcony, which features a little barbecue area and some seating, as well as whatever this plant turned into. Back in the hallway, we can go upstairs now and start looking at some of my favorite parts of the house. I'm going to go to the common areas first. So we'll start with the library. It's just a big room full of more books, a nice big old table to read said books at, and an isolated little desk for our resident detective Shumai. We'll talk about him later. The manor features a few privies, basically little bathrooms. I added sinks because I am a firm believer in washing your hands after you take a dump. There are also full bathrooms here that involve a tub and stuff, so there you go. That is the entrance to a bedroom that we will go look at from the other side. Coming back over by the stairs, we approach Gideon's room. Gideon is a wild magic sorcerer. He's a little bit of a con artist and performer. He likes being flashy, but he also likes taking things. And this is his little space. He's got seating by the fireplace and some reading material and plenty of storage for the shit he gets up to. And what was originally meant to be like one of those in-wall bed things, but it turned into its own little cage, essentially. And he can hide in here, and he can close up the curtains to be isolated by himself, if he so chooses. And like I said, this is the door to the bathroom that we just saw. Across the hall with these pink doors, we have Talia's room. Talia is actually my character. She is a changeling bard on a quest to find her girlfriend. She is a fashion designer and self-proclaimed a magical girl. She uses her magic to create all kinds of fancy illusions to trigger magical girl-esque transformations. Her room is filled with lots of mannequins and stuff like that for her fashion pursuits and such. She also has access to this private bathroom, which has a shower in it because I didn't know what to do with the space, but I think it came out really nice. And now we get to why I wanted this room in the first place, and that is because of access to the turret, or tower. Call it whatever you like. Talia herself does these little nightly rituals involving her music and such in prayer to her goddess. So she likes to do them in little isolated spots like this because she no longer has to do them in secret. Leaving Talia's room, we head up to the attic. Watch your head as you come up the stairs. And we have 2 rooms here. We will start with the storage room. As you can see, it's nothing special. We just have boxes everywhere. This place will be updated as our campaign continues. And it just it fills space, and that's honestly kind of it. Back out into the hallway, we see a little quest board for our party, as we are all part of different factions and therefore take on different jobs, so we needed a way to keep track of them. Finally, we reach Shumai's office. Shumai himself is an Asamir monk and a detective working for the Harpers. This room is largely his office space because he lives elsewhere in the city, so he does not technically need a place to stay, but Talia insisted that he have a bed here anyway, which is why this half of the room exists. And this brings us to the end of our tour, everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it. I'm not sure if I'll be uploading this world anywhere for you to download, but if you want it, please let me know, and if there's enough demand for it, I will figure out how to get that to happen. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching this. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you'll stick around for other content. This is not normally the type of thing that I do, but I hope you'll stick around anyway. Thank you so much yet again, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace!